Okay, it's recording. Okay, hi!
Hi.
As you can see, we're using the camcorder this time because my sister took the laptop to her friends. So, I'm sorry if you can hear us. We're probably going to look at this before we put it online first, though. Okay, the first order of business. This morning I went on my laptop. I looked at our YouTube channel, and the videos were gone. Apparently, they got flagged for inappropriateness, so we're going to try to keep it as appropriate as we can.
Yeah, like, before we were saying, like, foot fetish, we're not going to do that.
Okay, good job. Now you probably just got this video flagged. Anyway, we're going to start with this guy, IL7771. He sent us 9 questions. And I say 9 because I paraphrased some, because IL7771, you made them very, very wordy, and I don't like wordy questions. I mean, I had to write them all down just so I would remember them. Okay? So, we're going to take turns answering them. Okay. Number 1. If you suddenly grew to be 52,000 feet tall, explain how you might accidentally step on some people and what they'd see when they last looked up, and how you would notice that you stepped on them. That was a full question. Very wordy. That's how most of them were. So, you know what? I shortened them. But back to the question. Explain how you might accidentally step on some people. Well, first, let's back this up. If you suddenly grew to be 52,000 feet tall, why did I grow to be that big? What do you think? Really, like,
I don't understand how suddenly we became 52,000 feet tall. I mean, come on.
I mean, what, did a fluffy unicorn bite us and we just grew that tall? Like, really? Rainbows and fluffy unicorns. Okay, explain how you might accidentally step on some people. How big am I? 52,000 feet tall. That's right.
Yeah.
How would I not step on people?
It'd be sort of impossible if all of a sudden, like, you know, you didn't step on people. Like, you were like, maybe if you tiptoed, then you would
So you wouldn't step on as many people.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what would they last see when you stepped on them? The bottom of my foot. What else would they see?
Or they would be dead, and they would see blackness, and then they would be in heaven.
Or hell.
Either or, yeah, really.
Okay, and how would you notice that you stepped on them? There would be blood on my foot.
Or screaming.
Yeah, screaming too. It's like, holy! It's Godzilla! Godzilla! Godzilla!
Yeah.
Godzilla! Okay, number 2, Natalie.
Okay. What people would you purposely want to step on, and how would you step on them? Okay.
Very interesting question. IL7771.
Very, very interesting question. There are people that I'm very angry at that I would love to step on. I would love to step on them. Oh, and by the way, popular girls, step squash.
Like a little bug. Boom!
Crash.
Squish! That's how it would go.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that was a very nice image, Natalie. People are probably going to have nightmares now, but you know what? That was a very nice image. Okay, number 3. See, we only got 6 more to go. Not that long. Yes, let's have a round of applause for that. Okay. Would he stomp them flat or grind them into the ground? Depends on who it was. If it was innocent people, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I'd start crying, and then it would be like, it'd be like the rainstorm we had today in New York City, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We got bad storms, man.
We do.
I mean, it was like if God was crying so hard, that's what it was like. In little forms of little raindrops.
I know. It's heartbreaking.
Rain is for pussies, my friend. Anyway, it depends who. Like, again, like, it depends on who I'm stepping on. If it's a popular girl, then yeah, I'm definitely going to smash them into the ground as hard as I can. If it's people, like, that I didn't mean to, then
accidentally, then should we just step on them? Like, is there, like, really, like, some sort of stepping, like...
Yeah, is there, like, a stepping method, like, some kind of math to go along with it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's barking.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Probably barking at my neighbor. Alright, and we're on number 4.
Woo! My turn.
Woohoo!
Okay. Would you leave giant footprints everywhere, and what would be smashed in them? Alright, first of all, if I'm 52,000 feet tall, wouldn't I be leaving footmarks everywhere? I mean, come on. Big feet that are probably the size of our little house. And then...
Our apartment building.
Yes.
Nah, like, a lot more of our apartment buildings. Like, probably the size of Manhattan.
Yeah. And, like, anyways, like, what would be smashed in them? You know, junk, houses,
Playgrounds.
signs, playgrounds.
Little kids.
Older people.
I can just see that. You know, when I was your age.
And
I'm
then
sorry about that old man Jenkins. I actually have a guy named Jenkins, like, down the hallway.
Yeah.
I literally do. It's crazy. He's crazy. He's
He
nuts.
very much is.
He's
and
nuts.
I would hate to say this, but little animals.
Oh,
They're sticking to the heart of mine.
Anyway.
That dog up there. The dog. Upstairs.
Dog upstairs drives me nuts. It barks at neighbor every time it comes up. Ugh. Okay. 5. What part of your foot would you squish them with? And would it be fun to stomp on them? Again, depends on who. I mean, if it's a popular girl, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun.
Like, ha ha ha.
Smashing them into the ground. Like, ha ha. What part of my foot would I squish them with? Probably the ball of my foot, and then I would go right into the heel. You know what I mean? Like,
little.
yeah, like it would go like a ball of my foot, bam. Ball of my foot, bam. Ball of my foot, bam. All right. 6. 3 more questions to go.
Okay. How many people could you get in one stomp? All right. I really don't know. I'll estimate about 200 people, I guess.
I would say more.
Maybe more.
Probably
yeah.
like twice that. Like,
400.
3 times that. Like, 800.
600.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, I did my math wrong. I suck at math.
She's still my little friend.
You're my little friend.
My little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
Anyways, that was random. That was random. Anyways,
By the way, do you like our new table? We got this in.
Yep.
Beautiful. Yeah, we got it from my neighbor, and there was like black stuff all over it, so we just painted over it. You can see.
Anyways, your turn.
All right. Number 7, and I'm warning you. I mixed 7 and 8 up, so I'm also warning you. So 7. Would your foot be covered in bodies? What else would it be covered in? Unicorns?
And rainbows.
Rainbow! What, you're not going to do it with me this time?
I am. Just give me a second.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Rainbows! And fluffy unicorns! Yep, that's our thing. Okay. Yeah, well, like I said, like, what else would it be covered in? Okay. Back to Natalie. Ninja moves.
Number 8. When would you tell them that you were going to stomp on them? Alright, here's one of the most funniest questions ever. You know, like, see, I would be yelling up from 52,000 feet, be like, hey, move over, and stuff, and they'd be like, ah!
Godzilla!
Don't you think that I shouldn't take my time and ask? Because they would be screaming anyway, but singing, Godzilla!
Godzilla! Godzilla!
Yeah.
Godzilla! Godzilla! Godzilla!
Stop.
Okay. I'm abused.
Anyway, so I don't think I should be taking the time to tell them to move over. Because look, if they moved over, I would still stomp them anyway. Ugh. Seriously.
Back to me. Thank you, Natalie, for that update.
You're welcome.
Alright, explain how you would step on me. IL7771. I am 52,000 feet tall. I don't know who you look like. I don't know who you are. You just messaged me this. I would not know that I stepped on you. How would I step on you?
Big
I
feet.
would, just like everybody else. You would be smushed into the ground and, yeah. Probably stuck on my foot. And then I like kind of like scrape you off like I was scraping off a bug from my foot. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I stepped in something.
No, I'd be like, ew, blood. And then you'd try to reach down and see what you stepped on.
Yeah, but then I would fall over and hit more people.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, so we're done.
Woo! Hey,
we're done.
Oh, by the way, we don't own that.
Yeah, we don't own
any of the inside jokes we used.
except rainbows and fluffy
Except
unicorns.
rainbows and fluffy
Rainbows and
unicorns.
fluffy unicorns. That's our joke. That will always be our joke. Like that is our thing. Like we've always said, rainbows.
Happy Days belongs to its rightful owner. Thank
It
you.
went to its rightful owner.
Katie, I said it was owned by its rightful owner, not going to its rightful owner.
Oh, like a little puppy. Puppies! Another inside joke that we know.
Yes. Bye. And we'll see you next time.
Next time on our random vlogs that we really just need to really kind of plan out.
Yeah.
I mean, like, really. You know what? You guys tell us. If you like our videos, then go just down in the comment section. Point down where they're supposed to go, or else they might not know. If you like the video, go right down. If you dislike, go to another video. Go to another video. Yeah, so this has been our edition of our random vlogs from Musical Loving Geek and I
Crystal.
Yeah, that's your name. You have a really weird name.
So do you.
My self-esteem went from here to here.
Bye.
Bye. We approve this message.
Woo!
Woo! Want to go get some coffee?
Sure.
Oh my God.